What if the 144,000 in Revelation aren't just a group of believers, but part of a cosmic army written in the heavens before time even began? For thousands of years, the nations have looked to the stars for guidance. Astrology twisted their meaning, but ancient prophets spoke of something far more mysterious. A moment when God himself would align his people with the constellations, the Mazzaroth, to overthrow the fallen powers ruling the heavens. And here's the shocking part. This isn't just about the future. The Lamb may be calling you to take your place in this cosmic alignment right now without you even realizing it. Stay with me, because once you see this hidden connection between the 144,000 and the stars, you'll never read Revelation the same way again. Genesis 1:14 says, "Let there be lights in the heavens to separate the day from the night, and let them be for signs and seasons." The Hebrew word for signs is not just for timekeeping, but for prophetic signals as well. Psalm 19:1 declares, "The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands." And in Job 38:32, God asks, "Can you bring forth the Mazzaroth in its season?" The Mazzaroth refers to the Zodiac, the great wheel of constellations moving throughout the sky. In the ancient world, the nations worshipped these stars as gods, but Israel's prophets understood the heavens were a cosmic calendar, a prophetic narrative written by God himself. Now here's where it gets unsettling. Deuteronomy 32:8 in the Dead Sea Scrolls says that God divided the nations according to the sons of God. These were heavenly beings assigned to rule over the people after Babel. But these sons of God fell into rebellion. Isaiah 14 and Ezekiel 28 hint at their pride and downfall. In apocalyptic language, they're called stars, which is a term used for divine beings in Job 38:7, where it says, "The morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy." So what does this have to do with the 144,000? The story of redemption isn't just about the earth. It's also about reclaiming the heavens themselves from these fallen stars. And this is where the 144,000 come into play. Revelation 7 and 14 describe a sealed group, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes of Israel, called first fruits to God and the Lamb, standing on Mount Zion with the name of God on their foreheads. But why 12 tribes? Why 12,000 each? In biblical symbolism, 12 is the number of divine government and of cosmic fullness. 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 apostles, 12 foundations and gates in the New Jerusalem. In ancient Jewish thought, they often connected 12 tribes with the 12 constellations. God's covenant people were a microcosm of the heavens themselves. Now let's look at Judges 5:20. It says, "The stars fought from heaven. From their courses, they fought against Sisera." According to scholars, these stars represent sons of God, heavenly warriors who join God's people in battle. So what if the 144,000 aren't just an earthly army, but the Lamb's cosmic host, his starry army, assigned to overthrow the dragon and his fallen stars? Revelation 12:4 says, "The dragon's tail swept a third of the stars from heaven and flung them to the earth." The dragon is gathering his stars, but the Lamb is sealing his own. Those who reflect his light and fight under his banner. Could it be that the 144,000 are just the beginning of God's cosmic reordering? The faithful stars align with Christ to judge both earth and heaven? And could you be one of them possibly? Job 38:32 asks, "Can you bring forth the Mazzaroth in its season?" Astrology has twisted the constellations into tools of divination. But originally, the Mazzaroth declared the glory of God and his covenant purposes. Revelation 14 shows the 144,000 as pure, consecrated, and loyal. They are a new constellation, a prophetic sign in the heavens and on the earth. Daniel 12:3 says, "Those who are wise shall shine like the brightness of the sky above, and those who turn many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever." This isn't just accidental, it's cosmic language. The 144,000 are the Lamb's living stars, sealed as a sign that heaven and earth are coming into alignment. So how do you know if you're a part of them? Here's the urgent reality. The dragon is sweeping the heavens, and the Lamb is sealing his army, and the battle lines are being drawn. This isn't about astrology, it's about astral prophecy. God's plan written in the heavens from the beginning of time. The 144,000 are a prophetic signal that the King is taking back his creation. The question is, will you be counted among them? Here's what you need to ask yourself. Am I aligned with the Lamb? Or am I drifting among the stars the dragon has swept away? The Lamb, Jesus, is looking for those he can seal, men and women, who burn with holiness, worship, and loyalty to him alone. Today, consecrate yourself. Stand as one of his shining stars in a world growing darker each and every day. Because the time of alignment is now, and the heavens are watching. Watch this video next, and I'll see you there.